Well, I'm Cherie Indelicato. I am the sister of Stephen Collins, who receives services from Mountain Lake Services. He is involved with case management services. He's also involved in and works at Essex Industries. I also happen to be on the board of directors, and his services matter to me a great deal. If he did not have these services, quite frankly, I think his quality of life would be diminished a great deal. He enjoys going to work every day, doing various different things. He works on several different projects. He collects a paycheck, which gives him a sense of pride. He's learning many, many new things. He also is no longer afraid of using machines because they've trained him how to use machines. I believe that if Essex Industries was no longer here, we would have a major issue. He has been in the supported employment world. He has been transitioned with a job coach to working at various locations in the quote-unquote normal world of employment, and it's never worked out. Through various different occurrences, he would always lose one of the jobs. He's worked in the supermarket before as a cart boy, a stock person, and because of his limitations and his attention deficit disorder, invariably he would work on a shift where his medication was no longer working. And quite frankly, within a few hours, a week or two, he would be terminated from employment. He does not have that issue here. He has all of the supports and services that he requires. He has learned so many new talents and has overcome a lot of his fears, being able to work on machinery that he was never able to do before. So it matters to me that he has Essex Industries. It matters to me that he has the services that he currently receives. Stephen has a social life now. When we were living in Schenectady and I worked all of the time, he didn't have the social network that he has now. Stephen receives respite services so that he goes out 2 nights a week and he integrates with society. He's been on the Special Olympic bowling team, which is wonderful. He's extraordinarily happy with his services. His respite worker is phenomenal, knows how to deal with Stephen, knows Stephen's little ins and outs, which only comes with the familiarity of matching people with the right folks. I have to say that in my experience, his respite worker is amazing, and she does an amazing job. And I can't say that I have any complaints about his case management services either. He always has his appointments when he needs them. We have his biannual meetings when we're supposed to. We work out difficult issues at times, difficult for Stephen, at times difficult for me. But the supports and services that we're receiving help us a great deal. I think another thing that's been extremely important is that for all of these activities that Stephen does, he's provided his transportation, which is a good thing because Stephen has issues in a vehicle. He's very afraid of being a passenger. Stephen's disability, when he's in a car, he sees everything coming at him. So the people that drive him have been able to work with him so that he doesn't have those issues anymore. He would never be able to take public transportation to a job. In this county, there's one bus, and the hours are just not suitable. They would take him, I would basically have to bring him to Ticonderoga at 6:30 in the morning to get on a bus to travel until it gets to Mineville to EI, and then I don't know what time he'd even get home because it makes a circuitous route. It does not do direct stops. So the services that he receives here are hands down tailored to his needs. and address his issues and fears with respect to transportation. And as I said, it gets him to where he needs to go.